Hello, this is FT McQueen, and now it's the track guide for gardens. First of all, cars that we can use for this combo. I'm using the Ferrari F50, but other cars that I think they are just as fast as this one is the KTM Expo, which is I believe like a better choice in case you don't have a shifter. I'm using this one and I don't have a shifter just because I like it the most. And the other one that might be very good is the Ford GT40. And I haven't tried it yet, but for sure will be very good. So as this one. So let's go with this. Let's use this camera. I'm revving it like hell. In case you're using the Expo, I think like 90% of the bar is like accurate in order to do very quick shifting. Um, First of all, with this car you have to treat it kind of like an all-wheel drive car. An all-wheel drive car that has like all the torque and the rear wheels, but this car understeers a lot. So whenever you're taking hairpins, whenever you're taking like the S's or any corners, you have to use a lot of space. So make sure you're aware of it. And okay, let's go with this. Okay, as you can see, I'm approaching to this curve to the right side. As soon as we pass this Dragon Trail sign, we're going to start aiming into the apex. Okay, as you can see, and here we have two choices. In case you do it like properly, you just stay in fourth gear. But in case you didn't, and I think you like kind of brake too late. You have to, by the way, you have to brake a little bit. It's not like heavy braking, but okay, let's see how much brake, but let's slightly brake. Okay, you can put the third gear in order to aim into the apex if you think you brake like too late, and rev it like hell. As I did, just like that. I'm trying to use the curve in the inside. As you can see, I put two wheels inside of the curve. That will help us a little bit to stay ourselves in track and stay ourselves in the line. And right now we're just at full throttle. We have to be at full throttle at this point. Okay, so this is right when we pass the 100-meter sign. We're going to start braking. Okay, as you can see, I'm already start braking. In case you brake like very precisely, you can downshift very quickly. In case you don't, try to brake earlier instead of brake way too late, otherwise you will lose a lot of time. So if you brake late, slightly earlier, try to downshift not as quick and not use as much the engine brake. Okay, just like that. And now I'm aiming, I'm kind of coasting, and the thing is, like, you can go wide into the left and then attack the apex, but I think that will take you a little bit of time. So I'm trying to, yeah, at this point I'm straight, but now I'm immediately aiming into the inside, and I think that's slightly faster. And as you can see, and you have to turn like earlier the wheel than you're used to, because like the steering in this car feels like very different from the GR3, GR4 cars that are like more immediate, you know. So we have to start turning slightly earlier. We have to pass with two wheels inside the curve and two wheels outside. I think that's the fastest way to do it. And we're using like not too much throttle, but as soon as we pass this curve, we have to go flat out. Okay, so we're already passed, and I'm starting to go flat out, and I think at this point I am. If you have the 8 shifter, for sure you can do it like half a second quicker, or maybe 0.4, but I mean way faster. This wasn't really the best sector. I think it could have been like 1/10 faster, but anyway, let's go with this. and we're going to stay on fourth gear. And this is very important. This is, I think, one of the most important corners of this whole lap, which is like we're passing this 150-meter sign. We're revving it like hell. The car is about to I don't know how to say it, but it's about to go into fifth, but you can't go it. So we pass the 150-meter sign, and we have to start braking, and we have to stay on the right side of this corner in order to have a lot of space to go as fast as possible. And that's what I meant with treating it like an all-wheel drive car. As you can see, I'm on the whole right side, and right just at this point I'm aiming into the A side. And we have to start throttling as early as possible. And as you can see, the car has a lot of grip, so you don't have to be careful, like too careful with the throttle, because the car won't slide. It's very easy to drive, like very easy to drive. If you think you're struggling with these road cars, I think this is the car you should use, because it's way easier to drive than the Expo. Expo is as fast as this one, but it will require more, like it's more accurate with the steering, but I think we'll wear more the rear tires, and it's a little bit more slippery. So, and now we're full throttle. We're going to stay full throttle, okay? Using this curve, still full throttle. And as you can see, there is a separation between sand and grass, and that will show us when we have to start to aim. And as you can see, I release the throttle. I'm starting to go into brakes, not full brakes, like just middle braking is good. We're trying to aim into this curve of the inside, okay? We have to use full throttle at this point. We have to go a little bit wide and then attack again and try to keep our momentum. And it doesn't matter if we go wide a little bit, as you can see. Okay, so this is a very important corner. Oh. Okay, there's another Dragon Trail sign here. Well, before this sign, we have to start braking and aiming into the inside. We have to try to stay into the inside and not walk wide immediately. Okay, this is for apex turn, which is very technical, and you can earn a lot of time. Okay, so yeah, we're staying into the inside. We're not carrying too much speed, but we're just coasting a little bit at this point. And as soon as we pass that second apex, we can start go full throttle, okay? Just please pay attention at which RPM I'm shifting. So, we're at this point. This corner is also very, very important, and you can fuck up a lot of times. So as soon as the front tires touch this curve, we have to start braking, okay? And we're going to do 2 very quick downshifts in order to use the engine brake, and immediately trying to aim into the inside and not go like straight, okay? As you can see, I'm trying to use this curve. I'm trying to, okay, I think that this could have been better, you know, and aiming slightly earlier. A little bit of brake in the rear will help you for this, but at this point I'm trying to go immediately into full throttle, okay, and aiming into this inside curve. Try to don't slide there. Okay, so that's it. Okay, we're going to recheck it. Design, Dragon Trail, inside. Lost a little bit of traction there. Rubber X Bakery. Past the 150 meter sign, we start braking. We have to use a lot of space. We coast, we go full throttle just like an all-wheel drive car. Full throttle, this whole section. There's a separation. Oh, what did I do? Separation. Go full throttle. Try to don't lose momentum. Keep momentum here is key. We stay in third. We pass the second apex and we can go full throttle. Barely touch that curve and we start braking to very quick downshifts. Going to throttle as early as possible, and that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope this video helped you guys. So please subscribe if you like this video. Unfortunately, as I said in my previous video, I'm not gonna be able to race this Wednesday. I'm not gonna be at home, but I will come back in 3 rounds and I'll come back stronger than ever, hopefully. So thank you for your support.